And if you give it away, give it away, give it away. Do you remember this song? This was a request from one of my patrons, Robin. She works with kids. She wants to help spread the ukulele love and sing this with her kids. So I said, I can help with this. It's a song by Malvina Reynolds. I'll do a little history nerd section on her before we do the play along. Let's dive in and learn the chords and the strum and practice it together. You only need these 4 beginner-friendly chords. We're going to use the easy D7. You have a G chord, and there's 2 ways to do it. I do mine with these 2 fingers, index finger, and then the middle finger takes the A string and your ring finger on the 3rd fret of the E string. But if you're having trouble with this fingering, consider swapping and putting your index finger on the A string, reaching over to the C string with your middle finger, and then of course the ring finger still has to go on that 3rd fret of the E string. Give that a try, particularly if you find that you're middle finger dominant. This will help you in fingering that G chord. There is also a C and an A7. We're going to do an easy D7 using these 2 fingers. 2nd fret of the G string, 2nd fret of the E string, and like that. It's a great way to get into the D7 chord, but it's not truly a D7. So make sure that as you progress on your ukulele journey that you learn a bar D7 here, because you're going to want it. You can do the island strum with this. It's a down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. I know lots of people have trouble with the island strum, and I will put down in the description box some helps for that to help you on your ukulele journey. If you are having trouble with the island strum, consider doing a basic rock strum with this. Down, 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 up. And you know, if you forget that up strum, just keep doing downs, no problem. This song has a chorus and then verses. Let's just kind of go over those and figure out how many times we have to strum for that. So I'm going to be doing the island strum, and we're just going to leave off the lyrics and just go over the chords for the chorus to start with. So here we are. Play along with me. Let's practice together at a slow practice tempo. 1, 2, here we go. G and G again. D7. Back to G and G and another G and D7 and back to G. The nice thing about the verses then is you're doing 1 island strum for each chord. And I have that written in the chord chart, and I would hope that you'd want to become a patron. You can support me at $3 a month and get access to all my chord charts as well as 2 live Zoom sessions a month with me. So consider doing that, because patrons, I could not do this without you. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for not only your financial support, but then also the encouragement that you give me. Let's do the verses, but I want you to consider varying your strum. I teach this to beginners all the way, right out of the bat. Train your hand to do something different. And so in this case, we're just going to use the power of simple down strums. And on the A7, we're going to go A7, A7, and D7. So let's do this together. 1, 2, here we go. C and G and D7 and G and C and G and A7, A7 and D7. Oh, and then we go back to the chorus. I hope that helps you on your ukulele journey. I find that figuring out how many times you have to strum a chord is super important. Quick little history nerd section. Malvina Reynolds is known probably best for this children's song that she wrote, but she was an amazing woman. She was born in 1900, and yet she earned both a master's and a doctorate. She got a doctorate in English, And so she came in contact with Pete Seeger, which, boy, I could talk on forever about Pete Seeger, but Pete Seeger was very active in both politics as well as the American folk song movement. And her other really famous song was Little Boxes, which was famously featured on the television show Weeds, and it was inspired by big housing projects that were going on in California. She was very associated with women's rights and women's freedom of the press. So yay, Malvina, thanks for this great song. Come enjoy this song with me as we play it together. Your starting pitch, love, 1, 2, here we go. Love is something if you give it away, give it away, give it away. Love is something if you give it away, 'cause you end up having more. It's just like a magic penny, hold it tight and you won't have any. Lend it, spend it, and you'll have so many, they'll roll all over the floor. Love is something if you give it away, give it away, give it away. Love is something if you give it away, 'cause you'll end up having more. Money's dandy and we like to use it, but love is better if you don't refuse it. It's a treasure and you'll never lose it unless you lock up your door. Love is something if you give it away, give it away, give it away. Love is something if you give it away, 'cause you end up having more. So let's go dancing till the break of day. If there's a piper we can pay. But love is something if you give it away, you end up having more. 'Cause love is something if you give it away, give it away, give it away. Love is something if you give it away, 'cause you end up having more. Tag it. End up having more. One more time. You end up having more. Oh, I hope that cheered your heart like it did mine. In fact, the sun just started coming out as I was playing this play along. I hope that you're having a wonderful day. I hope that you have an opportunity to spread the ukulele love or any other kind of love. Thank you so very much.